32nd. Jesse Love is 33rd. You've got Parker Kligerman in for Connor Zilic in 34th. Eric Almirola now 35th. Josh Balicki 36th. Parker Retzlaff is 37th, and Harrison Burton is 38th.
Right now, the field has gotten the one-to-go signal, but there have been cars on pit road for pit stops. Steve Post.
Down here, Jesse Love has come into the attention of the crew, topping it off with fuel. Jeremy Clements is in, topping his car off with fuel. And we continue to have Connor Zilic bringing his car down here. Parker Kligerman in relief for Connor Zilic, working on his car, adding fuel to it each and every time. Jason Troy, how about cars in front of you?
Parker Retzlaff never pulled off pit road, but everybody else did. They backed up in his pit box, his crew chief and Joe Williams. They went under the hood. We talked about earlier with loss of power steering. They lost the belt. That also took away the water pumps. The temperatures are climbing near 300. They're replacing the belt on that race car to get them going the rest of the way. Wendy?
On my end of pit road, we had no action, actually. Nobody topping off or taking advantage. We have a bunch of crew guys just blowing debris off their area here on pit road.
So we have the field in turn number 3 right now behind the pace car. Again, Parker Retzlaff's car with the hood up is on the pit lane as we get closer and closer to getting back to the restart zone to getting this race underway. Cole, there'll be 7 laps to go here in the stage. It's about to get crazy.
It's going to be a lot of pushing and shoving. You got Austin Hill there running in the 4th spot. Sam Mayer wants all the stage points that he can get here. Justin Allgaier wants a lot of points. It's going to be a lot of pushing and shoving here to the checkered flag.
Here they come now out of turn number 4 into the tri-oval. As Alex mentioned, 7 laps to go in the opening stage of the Wawa 250. Pace car on pit road. Fans are loving it here at Daytona. Green flag back in the air. We're back at it at the World Center of Racing. Austin Hill giving the old rat-a-tat-tat to the back bumper of Sam Mayer, trying to push him forward while Sammy Smith gets assistance from the back door as well.
They hit the banking in turn number 1, and they are side by side, inches apart. Nobody able to get much of an advantage. It's Sammy Smith down low by maybe the length of a bumper. Big time drafting help from Justin Allgaier. He'll go to the lead.
Here's Allgaier, gives that shove up the backstretch to Sammy Smith, and Sammy's got the advantage, but Sam Mayer now begins to lead the outside lane. They're finding momentum. Coming strong into turn 3. Continuing to build speed as they enter the banking in turn 3. Still double wide for the race lead. Sammy Smith on the bottom part of the racetrack. Had the lead for a moment, but here's Sam Mayer on the outside.
Sam Mayer, that outside lane, has a full head of steam. Gets a nose out in front in his Ford Mustang. However, right at the bottom of the track, yet again, Sammy Smith shows the way, packed tightly together in the draft. 6 laps to go here in stage number 1.
Sam Mayer trying to rally the troops up high. He's halfway back up. He's to the door of the Sammy Smith machine. Smith, bottom of the racetrack, slides up just a little bit to try and take some room away from Mayer.
Chevrolets line up 1, 2, 3 along the inside lane, coming off the end of the back straightaway to the outside. The Ford of Sam Mayer forges ahead, but only by a few inches to turn 3.
Sam Mayer and Sammy Smith continue to be neck and neck, fighting for the race lead here in Daytona. Mayer has the advantage by just a few inches, but it's that close.
Here they come back up off turn number 4, down to just 5 laps to go here in stage number 1. Still completely side by side at the front of the field. As a matter of fact, the first 6 rows wheel to wheel before they're beginning to bust out 3 wide behind them.
Like they're welded together back through the top 10. A little bit of a peek to the outside 3 wide, but nothing actually materializing yet. And the leaders continue to run nose to nose.
Further back, Anthony Alfredo goes to the high side. Also, Christian Eck has thought about stacking them 3 wide, but then thought better of it. Onto the super stretch they go. Here's Sam Mayer again with a fender in front to the outside.
Watching the Justin Allgaier car, who is second in line on the bottom lane. He can't go anywhere right now. He's boxed in. Allgaier's got Austin Hill to the outside. Sam Mayer and Sammy Smith side by side in front of him.
Leaders are landlocked coming to the start-finish line, but they are flaring out 2 and 3 wide further back. At the line, it'll be 4 laps to go in the opening stage. Sammy Smith, Sam Mayer continuing their seesaw side-by-side battle for the lead.
Absolute deadlock midway in the banking between turns 1 and 2. Bottom of the racetrack belongs to Sammy Smith. Top side, Sam Mayer. He comes down and puts a massive side draft on him on turn 2.
Austin Hill, Brandon Jones lining up to the outside. They stack up right behind Sam Mayer. They give him a push off the end of the super stretch to turn 3.
Austin Hill right on the back bumper of Sam Mayer, trying to shove him forward, but now he falls off of the back bumper of Sam Mayer. Here is Sammy Smith downstairs, forging ahead.
So, Cole Custer, why do they feel like they have to back away and put a little gap between themselves after being so tightly tucked behind them?
Well, it's so tough. You're trying to keep that gap solid, and it's really a battle of that lead car. Can they stay connected to the second place car, and can the third place car really stay connected to the second place car? Because if you can keep each other tight there, that line is going to move forward. But it just starts accordion, and you get it's just a stalemate out there.
And remember, you cannot lock bumpers in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. The leaders are heading up the back straightaway.
Sam Mayer versus Sammy Smith. Here's Carson Kvapil. He goes 3 wide to the bottom side in turn 3.
Carson Kvapil trying to find a little bit of running room right now, trying to make his way forward, but he is nowhere near the front of the pack. It is Sam Mayer this time with the advantage in the lead, off 4.
He does, and he's on the outside lane. They'll come down to the line. 2 laps to go here in stage number 1 of the Wawa 250. Back through the tri-oval. Sam Mayer finally gets some breathing room at the front of the field. Now Davey's got options on what lane he wants to run.
Mayer, for the first time tonight, able to break clear, but if he doesn't make a decision quickly, it's going to go away, and it already has. Sammy Smith right back to the bottom, fills the hole. He puts a nose back out in front.
Sammy Smith rushes up to the inside of Sam Mayer, who tries to rally back from the outside. Austin Hill still right there, inches from Mayer's back bumper, headed back to turn 3.
Austin Hill has been very patient thus far. He has not jumped to the outside of Sam Mayer. He's remained loyal and tried to push Mayer forward. It's Sammy Smith this time. They'll have the car length out in front.
Sammy Smith will lead coming out of turn number 4, and here comes Sam Mayer flying back around the outside. Final lap of stage 1 underway here in Daytona. Sammy Smith surging forward with the lead, but here comes Sam Mayer powering back to the outside.
Mayer had an opportunity to drop to the bottom and shut off the line of advancement for Sammy Smith a lap ago. He chose not to do it. Now they're right back into that 2x2 battle, inches apart for the lead.
Sam Mayer, black and green Ford to the outside. Sammy Smith, red, white, and black Chevrolet to the inside. The lead battle continues. Further back, 3 wide, Matt DiBenedetto.
Oh, and around they go in turn number 3. Carson Kvapil was able to save it. Now they're wrecking. One car spins down to the bottom of the racetrack. It is Taylor Gray. It looked like Blaine Perkins may have got a piece of that as well. Carson Kvapil, heavy smoke trailing off of his Chevrolet as he exits 4.
Caution is on the speedway along with the green and white checkered flag. Stage number 1 of the Wawa 250 has come to an end with the problem that took place over at the feet of Tim Catalfamo.
It looked like it was Carson Kvapil going into turn number 3. That was the first driver that got turned sideways. He may have gotten down, Alex, on the banking, on the apron below the banking in turn number 3. He got turned sideways, did Kvapil. Then I saw the red Toyota Supra of Taylor Gray got spun. Blaine Perkins, I believe, also made contact with the Taylor Gray Toyota, and then it was on from there. Those are the cars that made some contact with each other as they worked their way through turns 3 and 4.
So it's a twofer. This caution flag it's brought out when Carson Kvapil and Taylor Gray went for a spin coming out of turn number 4, while at the same time the green and white checkered flag is waving at the start-finish line, and it's Sammy Smith who will win this opening stage with Sam Mayer, Austin Hill, Matt DiBenedetto, and Justin Allgaier the top 5. Brandon Jones was 6th with Christian Eckison 7th. Anthony Alfredo 8th, Jed Burton 9th, and William Sawalich will finish the stage in 10th.